And hey guys, it's me, your friendly neighborhood POKEMANIAC, coming back at you with another exciting episode of Pokemon White version. In the last episode, we got through the treacherous Route 2, fought our second, well technically third rival battle already in this game, and made it all the way up here to Striaton City, where apparently the gym leader has abandoned his post. Pretty typical fare of gym leaders, if you ask me. So I suppose without further ado, we should just start exploring the town, which I guess, you know, not much else to do. So let's start with, what do you have to say? I like your visor. I too studied at the trainer school when I was a beginner. All right, so it appears that they're trying to lead us over here to the trainer school. Trainer school, brush up on your Pokemon knowledge. I will do no such thing. My knowledge is vast, it is infinite, and well, I guess anyone who's actually watched my videos probably knows that's not always the case. If a Pokemon type and a move type are the same, the move's power will increase. The gym leader told me. Yeah, and I already said that, guys. Look at this noob. Yeah, he doesn't know about stab, or well, he just learned about stab because he's a noob. All right, and you're a mean-looking guy, aren't you? My goodness. Were you born with that face? The Striaton City gym leader. No matter how often I challenge him, he always uses Pokemon that I don't like. All right, well, whether you like it or not really doesn't make a difference there, pal. But coming along here, again, we're just kind of building up lore about the gym leader of this town. So far, it's he abandons his post willy-nilly, and he also uses Pokemon that this guy doesn't like. At the site of an old factory and a place we call the Dream Yard, there's an unusual Pokemon that can make dreams appear. The raisins. Okay, maybe we should. Do you need help finding your way home, guy? Oh man. All right. Oh, trash can. Foiled again. All right. And coming down here, what do you say?
Water type Pokemon are weak against grass type moves. I know more stuff.
Okay, so I guess she's got a little stage fright. I've been there and been there before. You know, when giving a speech or a presentation or something. I'm not stupid. I'm just a little scared. All right. Coming over here, this looks like a perfect place to hide an item, but apparently the game developers didn't think so. So cruel. Coming right down here. Okay, not coming right down here. Instead, coming back around here to the front of Striaton City, where we saw this item before, and we get ourselves an... Or is it a cross speed? These are the questions. All right, so X items, they've been a staple in Pokemon games since the very beginning. They're very useful in Pokemon battles, especially ones that you're having a hard time with. They will increase whatever, you know, their X something. So the X speed will, you can use it. It'll take up your turn, but it will increase your Pokemon's speed for that battle, which is super handy. And the time-honored tradition of breaking and entering, let's see what the locals have to say. Oh, trader, do you have enough We've been asked this before. That's awfully strange. I'm a little more nervous. Don't be shy. Take this with you. And back off. Well... hey, buddy, I gotta say, there's some great balls you got there. You cannot have too many Pokeballs. My advice is that when you use a better Pokeball, it's easier to catch a Pokemon. He's more or less right. It's very situational sometimes, though. What do you have to say?
My husband and I are compatible, because he cannot beat me.
Yeah, good on you. Good on you, lady.
In battle.
Oh, okay. I can beat her in real life. That's no problem.
The beginning of my relationship with my wife was our Pokemon battles. I could not defeat her, even though I tried many times. So I started beating her.
God, man, it's rough, man. Like I want what you have. All right, I wish I could meet my wife through Pokemon battling. That would be fairy tale stuff right there, man. Coming up here, my goodness, you got tons of people in here.
Hi, traveling trainer. Your family must be talking about you right now.
They better not be, not behind my back. I'm not there to defend myself. Trash? Trash can is empty. Okay, great. Also, strange that all these trash cans are empty. There's not even trash in them. What do you use them for? I went abroad to have Pokemon battles. Is that really it? Yeah, I was studying abroad, and then she noticed me. Ha ha ha! Do your Pokemon have nicknames? Yes, they do. When we give a Pokemon a nickname, we grow attached to it. Don't you agree? Yes, which is why it's one of the tenets in Nuzlocke challenges, is that you have to nickname your Pokemon so you get attached to them. All right, so this guy probably Nuzlocke's a little bit. Man, I would love to see what the, what that demonstrator guy, what's his name? Getsis. I wonder what he would think about Nuzlocke challenges. If he's all ready for like Pokemon, liberation and releasing all your Pokemon with normal game rules. What about Nuzlocke's? My goodness. All right.
After a battle, to my surprise, my Pokemon evolved and changed its appearance.
Well, that's not all that happens when a Pokemon evolves. They do change their appearance, but in fact, they also change their stats as well. They evolve, they get stronger.
Some evolve and some don't. Pokemon really are mysterious creatures.
Yep, if only there was a guy who was studying Pokemon evolution and the power that was released when Pokemon evolved. But that probably would never happen. What do you have to say for yourself?
You can't go upstairs now, because Fennel said she was testing something. She had a scary look on her face.
What? No, that's not the drug. That fennel. Oh yeah, Juniper was talking about fennel. All right. So, well, I guess fennel is here, but she is indisposed right now. So I guess we have to remember that she is here and come back later when she's done working on whatever she's working on. All right. So another dead end. Let's move right along. I suppose. We got this building. If we can find the stairs, my goodness, we can go in here and talk to some more people.
Lately, I have.
I was gonna try to like fit the words into, lately I've been feeling. Never mind. Those who try the most fail the most. All right.
Lately, I have a favorite model. Her name is Elisa, and her Pokemon are strong too.
Oh, I thought we were about to talk about Gunpla there for a second, and I don't know what's more embarrassing, honestly. Having a favorite model or having a, collection of Gump. Anywho. You can tell how strong trainers are by the number of gym badges they have. If you're a trainer, you should challenge gym leaders and collect a lot of badges. Yeah, thank you.
The GTS. It links the world from the second floor of the Pokemon set.
Rest in peace.
The full name of GPS is the Global Trade Station.
Rest in peace. They stopped giving, service to the GTS a long, long time ago.
I've trained only Fire-type Pokemon because they're my favorites, but I had no chance in a battle against Water-type Pokemon. Maybe I should try trade a Pokemon of the other types.
No. What you should do is you should find yourself a Fire-type Pokemon that has a subtype which is either good or, is, neutral against a Water-type, and that's how you do it. Yeah, you can totally. One of the things I really like doing is going through Pokemon games, like, I guess you would call them monotype. I look at them more as like gym leader runs, where like, you get your like dream team of a single type of Pokemon. You put your team together and yeah, just go through it like that. It's really fun. And it's amazing with as many Pokemon as there are now, with over 1,000. There are type combinations for just about anything you could want. And are you going to be okay, buddy? I don't know if he's rooting through the trash or if he's about to be sick.
Screet!
Okay, he pulls up. Skirt. So I'm going to assume he's throwing up over there. Lady, get the broom. And this trash can. Actually, you know what? Probably what it is there's an item in this trash can, and this Patrat is impeding our ability to get to it. What do you have to say for yourself?
It is quite hard to train 6 Pokemon at once, so I've heard some trainers focus on training 3 Pokemon at a time.
Yeah, so that's kind of a little bit more of Pokemon in general lore. One of the reasons why you're considered a good trainer is that you can control 6 Pokemon or more at any given point in time. If you raise them and swap them around, which is apparently really, really hard in the Pokemon universe. And so I guess this Pokemon we haven't seen thus far is named Fuili. Maybe we'll get more on Fuili later. All right, not too bad, not too shabby. We meet Pokemon without actually meeting them. No information on them whatsoever. But I guess with that, guys, we can kind of mosey on over here. What do you have to say?
Some trainers train themselves and their Pokemon in the Dream Yard. You might think about going there. Could be you'll find something.
Well, that's a little ominous, but there is only one Okay, no, just kidding. It is kind of weird. This guy's just kind of chilling back here behind this building all by himself. Maybe he's walking his dog or something. Pokemon can be found in dark places too. Are you in a dark place right now? That would really determine if I get out of here or not. That's when a Dusk Ball can do the trick. Here's one for you. And we get ourselves a Dusk Ball, which is a phenomenal item this early in the game. So, well, I guess we should let this, mysterious gentleman explain it. A Dusk Ball works well at night or in a cave. Plus, its name is excellent. The Dusk Ball. Dusk. All right, he is 100% right. And Dusk Balls that is the strongest Pokeball we have right now. If you recall, that guy said that, better Pokeballs catch Pokemon easier. That is true, and some are situational or conditional. Dusk Ball is one of those. Like that guy said, if it's at night or if it's in a cave, a Dusk Ball's effectiveness goes through the roof. Absolutely phenomenal. But if it is daytime or we are not, and we are not in a cave, it will have about the effectiveness of the Pokeball. So. And, fine, I guess we should go to school. It's not what I signed up for. My goodness, you'd think after all these years we'd be done with school. But nope, it keeps coming back, both to haunt me in my dreams, or while I'm playing Pokemon, which is the last place you want, to be in schools when you're playing Pokemon. But before we talk to this guy, man, empty trash. Is that a wet floor sign? I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with Japanese style. Well, this wouldn't be Japanese style school, would it? I'm going to say that's a wet floor sign. Don't know why it's there, but it is. This trainer school exists to meet the demands of trainers who want to know more about Pokemon because they love them. All right. Okay. Well, fine. I would go to school every day if this was the school, this was the professor, and this was the homework. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. All right, our bold skipper here. Okay, after doing that bit, getting out of those menus was not worth the time that it took to get out of those menus was not worth the bit.
Pokemon have mysterious powers called abilities. Abilities have a variety of effects. Many of those effects are activated when Pokemon are in battle.
And something to note in this game, there were a lot more abilities introduced, and a lot of Pokemon have the potential to have more than one, or not more than one ability, but one ability or the other, which really adds a ton more variety to the game. So not only when natures were introduced, were natures a good way to have a variety, like no two Pokemon would be, alike. And then having the ability to get multiple abilities. Oh, that's a chair. I'm so stupid. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Gosh, maybe I need to go to school a little longer. Jeez, oh man. Anyway, abilities, having, different abilities on a lot of Pokemon also kind of adds to that, no two Pokemon being the same. And coming up here, jeez, I recognize that stupid cowlick in the back of that head. Oh my goodness, we'll get to him in a second.
Some moves can only be taught with TMs. TMs can be used over and over, so you might want to use them a lot. If you don't like the move you taught, you can always use a different TM.
I'm sorry. Apparently someone needs to be in school a little bit longer because every Pokemon trainer knows that TMs are single-use items, and it's the HMs that you can use over and over again. So, let's move right along. What a rube.
There's a technique that lets you cancel evolution. I'll read the book about it to you. Are you ready?
Oh, more books. Why does everyone have a book on everything?
You can surprise a Pokemon and stop its evolution by pressing the B button when it's evolving.
I like to think that when you surprise a Pokemon to stop its evolution, it's like, like our little skipper there is like finally evolving after, like the bunch of hard work and everything. We just go real fast and we startle it enough to stop its evolution. Like, it's not really a technique, it's just you have to scare your Pokemon while they're in the middle of evolving.
Would you like to take a quiz about status conditions?
Yes, but you should know my status as a Pokemaniac first. I will ace this quiz quite easily.
So here's the question: which of the following items cures poison?
Well, you guys, let me know in the comments what you think, which item you think cures poison. Of course, I know, but I just want you guys in the comments to, guess. Quickly now, time is of the essence. Come on, go ahead, put it in the comments. I'm not waiting for you to put it in the comments or anything. Just, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tight vice toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, antidote, of course. Ding, ding, ding. I knew from the beginning.
Right answer. Now for the next question.
There's more. This item that cures paralysis. The item that cures paralysis is a Parliz heal.
But which of the following items wakes up a sleeping Pokemon?
Wait. We can use context clues. Okay. So the poison one was the antidote. This kid said that Parliz heals, my mother told me to pick the very best one, and it happens to be you. Ding, 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 I knew it all along, guys. Ah, jeez. And because we know so much, we get ourselves a full heal, which is another phenomenal item this early in the game. Like, if we were like a, couple hours into this game, I wouldn't be like dancing around, doing a, silly little jig over here by, by myself. But the fact that we haven't even gotten to the first gym yet and we have a full heal and a Dusk Ball, that's nuts.
Full heal does exactly what the name suggests. It heals all status conditions,
even Parliz. Aw, thanks, kid. So yeah, nice, easy, full heal to get there. That's not too shabby at all. And I suppose we should talk to this nerd and see what he has to say. If he says anything about my mom, I'm gonna lose it on him. All right, so. When a Pokemon is poisoned, its HP decreases while it's
actually, when a Pokemon is poisoned, its HP decreases when it's battling.
Hey, Maniac, where? Have you come looking for the gym leader? No. Nothing improves your skill as a trainer like real battles. That's why challenging gym leaders is a great practice. By the way, Maniac, will you have a battle with me? I want to test how important items are in battles. All right, so number one, this is actually important to read. Don't just mash through this. He is actually saying something pretty relevant here. And he gives you the option very generously to battle him or not. If your Pokemon are not in full condition, they're not going to surprise you or anything. You can go heal up and then come back and challenge him. But I say our Pokemon are in great condition. We've learned oh so much here at our time in the trainer school. I think we can take on CHEREN. Well, let's see how effective my items are. Or maybe I should test how well I can battle without items. Anyway, this is an indoor match, so let's battle without getting too rough. All right, and because we did not learn from battling in my room when we first got our Pokemon, now that our Pokemon are stronger, we are challenged by Pikmin trainer CHEREN. Again, this is our second or fourth rival battle, depending on how you're looking at it. I kind of like to lump CHEREN and Bianca together, so I'm going to just basically call this the second rival battle. Again, already, the amount of rival battles has drastically increased in this generation, which I think is super handy, all things considered. It's great to see them. You always get more dialogue, more context about your best friends, and more experience. All right, so CHEREN here, he is going to, the opposite of Bianca, he is going to lead off with his starter, or I guess start with his starter, as it were. This is going to be a little iffy because I have a minus attack nature. If you had chose Oshawott like we have, you were going to get Snivy on level 8 with the ability Overgrow, held item Oranberry. So it will have an item on it. With the Moose Tackle, Leer, and Vine Whip, which is going to hurt like the dickens. Not as bad as I was expecting, though, so that is very nice. We are very fortunate. Snivy is not the best in the way of attack. It is a little bit bulky, though. And that is a nice... that was actually, like, supremely planned out by Skipper here. Moves that never miss and moves that can attack first. There sure are a lot of different moves. All right, yeah, now show me your moves, as the great Captain Falcon would say. Also, Skipper actually smacked this thing. Ah! Skipper is the best Pokemon ever! Oh my gosh, he does not fail! Oh, they didn't even get a chance to use that berry. Oh, I'm so happy. Guys, I'm absolutely gushing over here because Skipper has been so good. Like, man, you want to talk about a bold Pokemon? Skipper is... Ugh! Good job, Skipper. I'm so proud of you. All right, and next up is Purloin, but we have to keep going. We have to get through the other Pokemon. So because Cheren is starting with his starter, if you had, in fact, neglected the path of Oshawott and chose Tepig, he will start out with an Oshawott on level 8 with the ability Torrent, holding an Oranberry with Tackle, Tail Whip, and Water Gun, something to watch out for. And finally, if you had chosen Snivy, he will have a Tepig with the ability Blaze, pure Fire-type Pokemon, held item Oranberry, with the moves Tackle, Tail Whip, and Ember. It's important to choose which item your Pokemon holds. That is correct. Good advice from Cheren, funny enough. All right. So his Purloin's not going to be holding a Oranberry or anything. But like I was trying to say before Skipper absolutely decimated Cheren's Snivy, we got a really good range on that first tackle because it did not get to half health or below. So the Snivy didn't get to pop its berry, basically. The Oranberry will store 10 HP on a Pokemon holding it if its HP gets low enough. And we didn't give it a chance to do that. So that's absolutely phenomenal because Skipper is the GOAT, just period. And Purloin, my goodness, I see. Losing to you means that I still have a lot to learn. That's right. So maybe, I know we're in the trainer school, but you got taken to school there, baby. Oh my gosh. Purloin will be the same regardless of what starter you picked. It is going to be on level 8, pure dark type with the ability Unburden, which means it will be faster if it loses its item in battle. And it's got the moves Scratch, Growl, and Assist, which can be kind of funny because if it gets Assist and then gets a stab move of its starter, like, I don't know, that's just hilarious to me. You get a surprise KO out of nowhere. So, learning to use items well is definitely important then. Okay, here, Maniac, I'll give you these berries. All right, and there we go. Oran berries, which is actually a very handy item this early in the game. Cheren, once again, as much as I make fun of him, proving his worth and proving to be quite the good friend. If you give a Pokemon this kind of berry to hold, it will eat it to heal up when its HP goes down in battle. But if you give your Pokemon man-made items like potions to hold, they can't use them. Well, good luck then. Okay, bye. See ya. All right, Cheren, you know, once again, not too bad. And we got tons of experience from that. And very fortunately, that Snivy using Tackle, using Vine Whip, did not hurt us too much. But with that, is it just me, or did the old guy get really young and now he has green hair? That's a little disturbing, if you ask me. Let's go see what this guy's all about. Yes, I am the gym leader of this town. You are? Right. You want to challenge the gym. In that case, what was the first Pokemon you chose? Oshawott. I see. It's weak against Grass-type Pokemon. I think you need to prepare to face that type. For example, try training your Pokemon in the Dream Yard. Oh, the Dream Yard! Dream Yard! All I hear about is this Dream Yard everyone's talking about. Please excuse me now. And, away he goes. So, I guess the green-haired gym leader of, Striaton City. But he did give us some solid advice and wants us to go train in the Dream Yard, which I think we should actually take that advice and go do. But we will be doing that in the next episode, guys. I think we did quite a bit of exploring here. We got, you know, we got to school. Cheren was in there, but he got no class, that's for sure. And in the next episode, we're going to go heal up and head on over to the Dream Yard, which everyone's talking about. Why it's called that, I don't know, but we'll find out in the next episode. So if you liked what you saw, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, like, dislike, whatever you're feeling like. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later. Cheren is a big ol' nerd. Bianca, flighty as a bird. Juniper really likes to yap. Then there's me, the Pokemaniac.